I think this is so. Come in. That's it. All right, everyone. Good morning. Thanks for having us to this meeting for this morning. Before that, let me introduce you to our CEO of the company, Miss Atira. Hello, Miss. Hello, Miss.
Good morning, everyone. As you're all aware, we are currently exploring the possibility of implementing a hybrid work model to adapt to the changing dynamics of the work environment. The goal behind this initiative is to strike a balance between offering our employees the flexibility they desire, while also ensuring that productivity and efficiency remain high across the organization. I recognize that opinions on this matter are diverse, with some of you favoring remote work, while others may feel comfortable and productive in office setting. That's exactly why we call this meeting to allow everyone the opportunity to voice their concern, provide feedbacks, and contribute to a discussion that will help us find a solution that works for all. Together, we aim to develop a model that addresses both individual preferences and organizational needs.
Thank you, Miss Atira. As you mentioned, we've gathered a feedback from various departments, and it's clear that there are a range of preferences when it comes to work environments. Some employees have expressed a strong preference for the flexibility and comfort of remote work, believing it enhances their ability to focus and manage their time effectively. On the other hand, there are those who feel that being in the office contributes to a stronger sense of teamwork and collaboration, which ultimately boosts their productivity. It's important for us to consider and respect both perspectives to make a well-rounded decision that benefits the entire team. With that in mind, I'd like to open the floor for discussion. Let's begin with Miss Intan. Miss Intan, could you please share your views and explain how you feel about the potential shift to a hybrid work model? Please, Miss Intan.
Thank you, Mr. NAZRAN. Personally, I have found that working from home significantly improved my ability to focus and complete tasks efficiently without the distraction of an office environment and the time spent commuting. I'm able to structure my day in a way that best suits my natural productivity rhythm. I can tackle my tasks with fewer interruptions, allowing me to maintain a higher level of concentration throughout the day. Additionally, the comfort and flexibility of being at home help me feel more relaxed and less stressed, which ultimately boosts my productivity. If we were required to come into the office more frequently, I am concerned that it would disrupt my workflow, as I would lose valuable time commuting and may not be able to maintain the same level of focus in a more dynamic office environment.
Okay, as for me, I understand from Miss Intan view, but personally, I prefer in working in office because I find it far easier to collaborate with my team in person. And face-to-face interaction allows for direct discussion and quick problem solving, which is often difficult to replicate in a virtual setting. I find that being in the office creates a sense of community and teamwork that is hard to replicate via the internet. And in-person meeting allows for more dynamic exchange of ideas as non-verbal cues like body language and tone of voice, which are more easily to be conveyed. Additionally, working from home sometimes creates a sense of isolation, which can make me feel disconnect from the others. And communication through online or whether emails can sometimes lead to a misunderstanding or delays. Meanwhile, in-person conversation allow for the immediate clarification and faster decision making. So for me, the social aspect of being in the office and the ease of collaborating with my colleagues is the key to maintaining a high productivity and a positive work environment.
Thank you both for presenting your perspective so clearly. I would appreciate it if both of you could provide me with a more detailed explanation or a breakdown of your agreements in simple terms. Specifically, I would like to understand how each of you prefer work setup, whether working remotely or in the office directly impact your individual productivity, efficiency, and overall experience. This will help me gain a deeper insight to the specific advantage and challenges of each approach, allowing us to make a more informed decision moving forward.
So may I go first, Ms. Nurathirah, because I would be appreciate to present my analysis before we proceed with the discussion.
Yes, you may proceed, Ms. Fatin. Please take your time to elaborate on your points and we will address them more comprehensively after your presentation.
Okay, thank you. According to my current research, hybrid working is a recent phenomenon that took place during COVID-19 epidemic. And this hybrid job was created after the company decided to reopen and decided to shift from traditional one-side work to a hybrid approach. And as wonderful as hybrid work can be, it can easily lead to a burnout. According to Microsoft survey, as 48% of employees, along with 53% of supervisors, have suffered burnout during the hybrid working phase. One major factor contributing to this burnout is the blurring boundaries between work and personal life. Employees often struggle to disconnect work tasks, and then it will lead to longer hours, and it will also lead to a stress level of each individual. Furthermore, the feeling of isolation can arise due to the limited face-to-face interaction with colleagues. Managers also face challenges in maintaining a team collaborative and ensuring its productivity while supporting the employee well-being. Therefore, I think company must implement strategies such as flexible working hours, regular check-in, mental health to support and create a sustainability hybrid working environment. That's from me.
Okay, Ms. Fatin, why concern about burnout in hybrid work advantage? This model actually offers significant advantage that can enhance employee well-being and productivity when managed effectively. Hybrid work provides employees with greater flexibility, allowing them to balance work and personal life more efficiently. Unlike traditional office setups, hybrid work reduces commuting time, which can lower stress level and increase job satisfaction. Furthermore, studies show that hybrid work can lead to increased productivity. Employees can focus on deep work without the constant distraction of an office environment while still benefiting from in-person collaboration when needed. Additionally, companies that implement hybrid work models attract and retain top talent, as many professionals now prioritize workplace flexibility. To mitigate burnout, organizations should establish clear boundaries between work and personal time, encourage regular breaks, and provide mental health resources. When properly managed, hybrid work creates a healthier, more adaptable, and more productivity workforce, making it a sustainable and beneficial work model. So it's up to you to discuss about it.
Okay. Can both of you give me a few minutes to discuss this matter with Mr. Nazar?
Sure, Ms. Nurathirah, take your time and please let us know that when you have reached your decision. So we let both of you to discuss first.
Mr. Nazran, I have been reviewing the performance report since we adopt a flexible work from home policy during the pandemic. While productivity has remained stable, I have noticed some challenges with collaboration and employee engagement. What's your takes on this?
I agree, Ms. Nurathirah. While remote work has allowed employees to focus without office distraction, I've also observed communication gaps. Some teams struggle with brainstorming and problem solving remotely. There's also a drop in spontaneous discussion, which are crucial for the innovation of our company.
That's exactly my concerns. The flexibility of working from home has its benefits. Employees save times on commuting and report better work-life balance. But at the same time, our company culture is built on teamwork. And without face-to-face interaction, we risk losing that synergy.
Yes, and while virtual meetings help, they can fully replace in-person interactions. Some junior employees, especially, are missing out on mentorship opportunities because they don't have direct access to senior colleagues as they would in the office.
That's a valid point. We need a solution that retains the benefit of remote work while addressing these challenges. What do you suggest?
How about a hybrid work model? Employees can work remotely on certain days for deep focus tasks and come to the office on other days for collaboration, meetings, and teamwork. This way, we get the best of both worlds.
I like that idea. We can design specific office day for departments to ensure face-to-face interaction without overcrowding. Also, for key projects, we can require in-person attendance when necessary.
That makes sense. We can also introduce team building activities on office days to strengthen relationships and make those in office days more engaging.
Okay, let's implement a structured hybrid work plan. Maybe 3 days in the office or 2 days remote and adjust based on feedbacks. I have HR draft a proposal and we'll review it before finalize.
That sounds like a balanced approach. I believe the employees will appreciate having both flexibility and opportunities to collaborate.
Great. Let's move forward with this and monitor how it impacts productivity and morale. Thanks for your input, Mr. Nazran. Let's invite Ms. Fatin and Ms. Intan.
You're welcome, Ms. Atira. Alright, thanks Ms. Fatin and Ms. Intan. After we did a few of discussion with Ms. Atira, we already come to an end and we already have a solution for this problem. Those are both valid points. It's essential to maintain employee productivity while also preserving teamwork and company culture. One possible solution is to implement a structured hybrid system where employees come into the office for key meetings, brainstorming sessions, and team building activities while working remotely for tasks that require a deep concentration and independent effort. This approach allows employees to benefit from face-to-face interaction, also giving them the flexibility to work in an environment that best suits their needs for focus and efficiency. Additionally, by setting clear guidelines on when employees should be in the office and when they can work remotely, we can prevent confusion and ensure a smooth workflow. Regular virtual check-ins, team retreats, and communication tools can further strengthen connection among employees, reducing feelings of isolation. Providing resources for mental health and encouraging a healthy work-life balance can also mitigate burnout. By combining the best aspect of remote and in-office work, we can create a productive, motivated, and engaged workforce. Do you think this would be a fair and effective balance for both employees and management, Ms. Intan and Ms. Atia?
Okay. That's reasonable. If we have a clear guidelines on when we need to be in office, I think I can plan my schedule accordingly.
Well, I agree. As long as we still have face-to-face interaction, for my homework, then I think I do a push.
Thank you both for your valuable insight, and I truly appreciate the thoughtfulness of your perspective. Based on this discussion, we have decided to launch a 3-month pilot program to test the hybrid work model. During this pilot phase, employees will be required to come into the office for 2 days each week. The remaining days will be designated for remote work. This will allow us to assess the impact of the hybrid work model on productivity, collaboration, and overall employee well-being. At the end of the pilot, we will review the result, gather feedback from all teams, and make any necessary adjustments to improve the model moving forward. Our HR team will be providing more detailed guidelines and information regarding to the pilot program soon. I encourage everyone to approach digitalization with an open-minded and spirit of collaboration, as well as we work together to make this process as smooth and successful as possible for all. Let's ensure that we remain flexible and supportive as we adapt to this new working arrangement. Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone. Sebab aku dah thank you, aku tak thank you lagi sekali.
Dah. Okay.
Hamas!
Makan